What is up, guys and girls? Welcome to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello, everybody.
Those of you familiar with this brand of the show know we don't like to mince words, we like to jump straight in. So with that in mind, Rick, what are we doing today?
Steven Universe Future, Episode 7, Snow Day. 3, 2, 1, and go.
I achieved a trance-like state while doing that intro because, unlike every other show we do, it is just the same fucking intro every week, apart from some exceptional circumstances. I was very conscious of my mouth moving, but not really aware of what I was saying.
I mean, we might as well just have the same intro recorded and replayed.
Yeah, but that's lazy.
Send
Who,
the outro.
who the fuck sets an alarm for 7:13?
I mean, I do when I put a pizza in, like, 20 minutes before that.
Why? You've got a timer on your phone.
Yeah, but I don't look at it, so...
Yeah, but it
I
goes
set the
off.
alarm.
It goes off. The timer goes off when it reaches 0.
I like the little eye thing, though.
Yeah, I did like, I'm just going to poke the yolks and it'll make the tears.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh. Garnet can see the future. Don't question it.
Mm-hmm.
But no gloves.
But not gloves.
We both had the same idea. Oh, don't be grumpy about your 3 lesbian mums caring about you.
Yeah.
I can't tell if that was a little laugh or if you were yawning.
No, I wasn't. It's just a... Oh.
There is nothing wrong with watching children movies.
No. For instance, the fact that we just watched Chicken Run.
Which, by the way, I realise is actually a parody of Dawn of the Dead. It really annoyed me that I didn't bring that up during the episode.
Sure.
I was going to say, is that literally just snow? And it was.
Yeah.
No homeboys.
Hmm. Oh, Stephen being the responsible teacher, whereas everyone else just like wants to goof off.
Look, I like having a strict schedule as much as the next guy, but like even I'm like, fuck this shit.
I don't even like the structured schedule. I just like needing to know what's on certain days.
Yeah, I'm
And
aware.
that's
Why I'm not that strict with the podcast, because I don't trust you.
Yep.
I'm like, we'll do this on Monday. Are we aiming for the normal time? Most of the time it's yes, but sometimes it's a no and I get cranky.
Yep.
I like that. I am suspicious.
Hmm. For something that she's put there.
I think you're a second or two ahead of me.
Maybe so. I'll try
Oh,
and fix it
okay.
real
So
quick.
if you no, don't worry about it. So the rules of Steven tag is if one of the gems gets tagged as Steven, they've got to now be Steven too.
Apparently.
Garnet was just ready to try and smash the bubble. That's fucking funny to me. Garnet chose violence that day. It is terrifying.
Garnet Stevens really small. Sounds like
Yeah,
an
she got
Among
tagged,
Us.
yeah. I don't know why, but it would have been so much funnier if she got slapped on the bum.
Oh.
Ooh, that's terrifying.
A little bit. Yeah, Stephen with the nose.
But Steven being that white.
Yep.
Listen to this Persona music.
Yeah. That was actually cool.
Like, if he just lost the game, that would solve the problem.
It kind of would, wouldn't it?
Which makes me think that Steven is, at least internally, enjoying this. Did they fuse into a giant? Yep.
Sugarlight Stephen, yep.
I'm going to assume that they don't talk, so they don't have to pay so-and-so again.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj, yeah.
Which apparently when she did that role, she wasn't that big, and that's why they could afford... What? How did they fuse and unfuse so quick?
I don't know. Steve Onyx.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. That's the second episode in a row.
We've got
Fucking Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Fuck me. Is it going to be Steve Aladrite? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alexandrite Steven. Never mind, it wasn't as dumb as my fucking stupid pun.
That freaking shitpost Steven.
Yeah, I was going to say it looked like an animation of Newgrounds.
Yeah.
Oh, right, it's Smash intros.
Yeah.
Want to bet?
Oh man, you've even got the Ruby and Sapphire Stevens.
Oh my god, the Sapphire one's really cute.
It is. And he's the only one that doesn't get punched.
Yeah, because she can see the future.
Yeah.
Gohan's the strongest in the universe and still doesn't do crap. Why is it we go for the same lines? We're fucking dumb. Fucking Nelson Amethyst. Oh, is that the forfeit? Amethyst face. Everyone's going to see you as a kid if they knew you as a kid. That's just the law.
Yep.
So that's a bit of a dig at the fans.
Maybe.
Aww.
I think he's like 20% more buff than he was before.
I'm a buff baby and I'm shaking my buns.
If you're an evil witch, I can punch you for fun.
Aww. This is a really heartwarming moment, slightly ruined by the fact they're all Steven.
Yeah.
I actually like that a lot more.
It does look a lot better, don't it?
Garnet's like, you better run because I will punch you in the face. Road trip.
Amethyst just eats it.
I won't do it because I've done it loads of fine times, but fuck it, I will do it. Amethyst, you fucking animal, you. It does sound a lot more amusing with an Irish accent instead of my shit fucking Cockney voice.
Man, what would be the equivalent of Robo Garda? Robo Bobby, I guess.
Nah, you can't replace Robo Garda's really weird because they did some later stuff which was just shit. But the OG Robo Garda of just it is an illegal funeral, but it seems to be for a tarantula. Oh, fucking hell. We're going to get distracted. Rick, what do you think?
I thought it was fun, but I also kind of... Steven grated on me a little bit in this episode until, like, the last, 2 minutes when he just, stopped being a prick.
I get it, man, but it's rather relatable because I think every human goes through that stage, right? Like, I was going to say specifically boys, but I think girls go through it as well. It's just theirs is a bit more subtle.
Yeah. How about you? What do you reckon?
It was a really fun episode. It might be my favourite episode thus far. I know that's a bit of a bold statement considering of the powerful episodes we've had, but this episode was just fun.
Yeah, basically something that Steven needed as a person. It just sucks that he was so stuck up his own arse to, be a part of his own family for a short amount of time.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say he was stuck up his own arse. It's just he's been given more responsibilities. Granted, some he's taken on via his own will, and he wants to keep up with those responsibilities. And all of the gems are proud of him for that, but they just want him to remember to... Well, I think Amethyst put it best. What's the point in work-life balance if there's no fucking life?
Yeah.
It's great when you got a nice little message to a cartoon or an episode of a show while the episode is still just fun.
Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, let's do our usual wind down, shall we? What was your favourite moment?
It was a little visual gag when Amethyst was posed as a portrait of Amethyst Steven and then just jumped out of it, and Garnet was just slightly further up the stairs, also just holding onto a picture frame.
Yeah, it was dumber than that, wasn't it? It was straight up like a fucking picture of herself in front of her face.
Yeah. With a nice runner-up to Steven, no, I just folded those.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about you? What was your favourite moment?
My favourite moment was Steven finally just giving in and having a play, and that was fun on its own, but it just gave us the even greater moment of Steven explaining why he doesn't want to do this, and the gems just being like, we didn't mean to make you feel a bit shit, we just miss you.
Yeah, totally.
But yes, let's get to our all-important question as it affects our board. Rick, who are you adding to the MVPs?
I think it's got to be Amethyst, because it was her idea to have this entire episode. Yes, all of the three moms contributed, but Amethyst was the one whose idea it was to have the tag game, so yeah, she gets it from me. How about you?
I'm giving it to Pearl because she hands down had the best introduction to the game of she was just like, oh, hi Steven, what's going on? And Steven explains. She goes further into the room, she gets accidentally tagged in the most dramatic fashion possible, and Steven just gloats. Pearl doesn't transform, and then cut to Pearl transforming. I'm sorry, Steven, the power of Steven tag compels me.
I love how there was like an Among Us "You are being assassinated" screen for when she got tagged as well.
Yeah, it was so over the top. Like, you could just say that for this whole episode. Like, even it embarrassed me how long it took to put the Smash Brothers connection, but like the Smash Bros. Splash screens for each of the different Stevens was incredibly entertaining.
Even the shitpost Steven face was funny.
Yeah, like, again, I could imagine that being in Newgrounds back in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that does it for us today. Thanks for joining us as always. Join us again next week for even more Steven Universe Future.
Bye, everybody.